Hello Amigas, and welcome back to this new tutorial about sprites on the Amiga computer. On the previous video, we learned how to make an animation of a spinning ball on Deluxe Paint 3. We also covered the transformation from the image to a sprite data using IFF Converter. Finally, using Asm-One, with some assembly code, we were able to display this smooth animation. On this tutorial, I'll show how to move the ball through the horizontal axis. If you remember well, the first two words of the sprite data contain some properties about the sprite behavior. The first one is the sprite position, that defines the vertical and horizontal position. The second word is the sprite control, that contains the value of the vertical position stop, and the bits which define certain sprite properties. Bit 0 is of interest to us in this case. Indeed, it's the lower bit of the horizontal start position. Now we'll start from the latest source of the sprite animation. I want my sprite to do some slight movement from left to right. Remember that despite the display Windows start value is 81, the sprite horizontal position logic uses a slightly earlier starting point, which is 80. The idea is to let the ball start from the upper left corner, make it advance to the right by 1 pixel, and then return back to the initial position, doing an infinite loop. Once we have finished with the setting the coordinates, we define a constant with 3 sides and a pointer to those values. We set the last item on this pointer because, as we'll see later, our routine will reset its value to the start item. These are the old static horizontal position values. We can remove them. With this piece of code, we update the current pointer making point on the next value, and we put its value on the 1 register. We are shifting the x value by 2 because the h start value works in this way. If the output contains a carry value, it will be set on the bit 0 of the sprite control register. Defining the position for the other half of the ball is pretty easy, because the values are almost the same. We can so use register A2 for copy the data from one sprite to another. Obviously, we'll move the right half of the ball 16 pixels to the right. You are done. Let's see what happened. Smooth and clean. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you on next video.